Do you believe in love after law? I can feel the justice rise in me. I really don't think it's strong enough, no. Y'all, we're here. We're here. Wee woo, wee woo.
Can't handle the truth.
I'm still playing Ace Attorney. That's right. That's right. Y'all aren't ready for this. The Bobam. Welcome to the stream. This music does not fit at all. I'm like screaming in the most sane music plays. It sounds like we're in like a lobby and I just started screaming. That is exactly what is happening right now. That is... Welcome to stream. Anna, thanks for being a member for 16 months and for farting and sharing that with us. I really appreciate it. Very. Listen, we're back. It's only been 2 days, but we're back. I just want to play this game and I'm enjoying it, and I'm glad to know and hope to know that y'all are enjoying it too. We're so back. This is a reference to last stream where we asked to go out to karaoke after the case was closed. And that in the background is definitely Boob Ghost. That is Mia. That is Mia. Because, okay, let's do a recap. Since so much happened last time we were here, we finished our first real case. Technically second case, but first real case. Just in case anyone forgot what happened. Basically, rewind a bunch. Mia, Phoenix Wright's boss, was killed. And Maya, her sister, was blamed. Fast forward, Phoenix got into a little trouble, got a little slap from the baddie, and he was put on trial instead. And so he had to get himself out of his own accusation. And we did. We saved Phoenix. But what also happened is that Maya is spiritual, and she was possessed or communicated through as a communication source for her sister Mia, who's dead. And that's why we have Mia's ghost here, because the way that we know that Maya is being possessed or taken over is that she also has characteristics of the person who is taking her over. In this case, Mia's badonkadonks, if you will. And so that is basically what happened. We got out of the case. Phoenix Wright is starting his own law office. And we got a little sneak peek for what the new case is. The Move Ghost is not wild. Have you seen the game? Have you seen the game? The game is wild, okay? Suspension of disbelief is not even like, it's the slightest term for what you have to have for this game, but I'm loving it. I love it so much. But yes, we are now on a samurai case. It looks like it has something to do with maybe like actors or a TV show, because the beginning was like, it was like a TV show thing. We saw the beginning. I can't really remember it now, but it was like people fighting in what looked like a, I don't know, a recap or something. And we're gonna start it today. We don't even know who dies. We don't know who the killer. We don't know. We're starting it officially today. We're definitely not finishing it today because these cases are very long. So we will start it today and see how it goes. Yes, there were samurai. So I thought it was a TV show, but I don't know. You know what's weird about this episode too is like I feel like it reminds me of an episode of a show like that I've watched before. Like even this game, like there's something so like, you know how when you start playing something or watching something and you just know that it's gonna be nostalgic in the future? Like that's the vibe I'm getting. Like I'm already feeling nostalgic for playing it right now. Like I'm already feeling like, oh, this is so like familiar. I don't know. This is so I don't know. Yeah, the art style is very nostalgic too. That's very true. Have I ever, I don't think I talked about this, but like the only, so like I don't know what I was gonna say. What was I gonna say? I was like yeah, the art style. Okay, so I literally just held up a picture of Phoenix and by eye tried to copy it. So that's my attempt here. Thank you. I was pretty proud of how he came out. It's not easy, but Mia's orbs. Please. Alex, welcome to the stream. We're glad to have you. I'm very excited. Oh, you know what? Before we start, I did want to ask all of you, I know we're enjoying playing the game, we're enjoying the streams. Would y'all enjoy like a video of this game? I never know how to gauge that. It wouldn't be for a bit, but like, would y'all watch that? I don't know how people feel about it. Like if I did like the first probably 2 cases since the first one's short. Yes, people are into that. Okay. For sure. Okay, I'm never sure because I'm like, I know I have the VODs like on the channel so anyone can watch them, but I never know if people are annoyed if I like use VODs to make a video. Like I feel like I make it different enough that it's not the same experience, but I don't know, I feel bad if I'm like, I mean, you know what, reduce, reuse, recycle, am I right? You know, like, girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do. It would amplify. Okay, good to know. And for non-stream watchers, yeah, that's what I'm actually, the video I'm working on right now is a very big one. I think y'all probably know what it is, but it's coming out. I'm very excited. It's coming out soon, hopefully, if I can grind hard enough. Ew. Don't say things like that to me. But yeah, a highlight video would be nice. Okay, cool. Good to know. Thanks for responding to my question. I'm glad. That's good to know. Then expect that not soon, actually. There's a lot I'm working on right now. Yeah, I try to make the videos, like, I try to amplify it with, like, you know, extra memes and things, so that's a YouTube poll, Jack, literally. Catch me doing a poll just in case. Yeah, y'all are the test group for sure. Okay, good to know. I felt that way, but I wasn't sure if y'all were, because I know I understand if people would get frustrated, like, oh, this is the same thing. Like, I've watched this stream already, but it's good to know. I just wanted to check in on that. It's almost like by the time I edit them too, it becomes like, oh, remember these days? Like it's like, oh, remember when that happened? Oh, remember that stream? It's good for me. I like to do videos as well so that I can go back and like be like, oh yeah, that stream was so fun. What were the highlights of it? And I just watch my own videos. Hence me being my top creator. Oh my god, the fruit. Oh right, Phoenix called someone a fruit kick last time too. Remember the good old days 2 weeks ago? Oh my god. It will. I'm my own biggest fan. Honestly, probably. I've seen every one of my videos. I have to. You don't have attention span for a full stream, but you... Yeah, I'm the same. Like, obviously, I'm here right now, but, like, I'm not, like, a stream person, usually. Like, I will occasionally have a stream on in the background or something, but usually I like to watch something fully, and I like when it's a video format, personally. Because even with my own, if it's my own stuff too, I like the video format because I like cut out the random, like, the bad jokes, the boring jokes, the jokes that don't hit as well, and then the jokes that I think hit and then they don't, but I keep them in anyway. No, literally, no, you know what's so funny? Like, I don't know if y'all have this, if y'all write fanfiction, write anything, but if you go back to your own writing and you're like, wait, this is actually good. Like, at the moment, you're like, oh, this is, like, whatever. Like, I'm not a fan. But then you go back and read it in the future, and you're like, oh, my God, why didn't I finish this? Like, that's the vibe. That's why I really want to, like, I might have to go back in the archive of some streams and get some of them into videos, because I feel like I'll forget them if they're not, like, in a video condensed format. Like, I have to, I'll go back to a stream and be like, why didn't I make this a video? Like, I have to do that. You might start seeing, like, old stuff just become videos as I'm working on bigger projects. That's why streaming is fun, because I can stream and then work on videos in the meantime, and then I'll have content in the back. It's good. It's a good process. But yeah, I'm very excited to start this episode. I'm seeing a lot of people say it's one of their favorites from the first game, so I usually look at your writing and want to jump out the window. Sometimes that also occurs, okay? Sometimes that is true, but there's a good amount of times also where I go back and I'm like, dang, like, I mean, it's not like Nobel Prize. That's not even the right thing. But, you know, it's fun. Like, I'll reread my old stuff and be like, dang, this is kind of fun. Like, I'm having fun reading this. Yeah, you're the opposite, where you can't focus on an hour TV show, but you can watch a 4-hour stream. Yeah, I think it also depends what it is. Like, this actually, I was just watching, I started watching the old Star Trek show, and, like, the pilot episode, I literally could not, I watched the first chunk, and it was only, like, 30-ish minutes, and I had to come back after, like, 2 weeks and finish it. But then now, after the pilot episode, I'm able to, like, sit and watch the whole episode, and I'm really into it, and I could watch multiple. But if there's a bad episode, or, like, a, you know, a stream that you're not into, it's like, yeah, you're just not in the mood. Could you imagine? The lost footage of Rinqueen, and it's just streams that are public. Could you imagine if I won a Nobel Peace Prize? Could you imagine if I won the Nobel Peace Prize and then I came back and I literally just was screaming, I object, and, like, booby boob boob? Like, could you imagine? Oh my god. Ugh. The multitudes that we all exist in is really something else. Did not bring up Star Trek. Yeah, you gotta be in the mood for TV shows. You really do. The duality. The duality of humanity. Love and hate. 85% gay. This game is so gay, by the way. We haven't really talked about that, but it just is. So, no, I get that, Chase. Sometimes, like, you're just not in the mood to, like, jump into something new. I have that with reading right now. I think I'm more in the mood to watch stuff than read. Because I started reading one book, and everyone says it's great, and it's not hitting for me. So then I started reading another book, and I liked it better. But now I'm still in the mood to, like, watch things. This game is so campy. I can't believe last episode. I'm like, I can't wait to see, like, I'm just so shocked too, because the fact that the first, like, real case, I feel like the first case was more of like a tutorial kind of case. Even the second case had some moments that were like tutorial-esque, Or maybe just like helpful moments, I guess. But like for the first case, for him to be the one, him having to defend himself is such an insane. I'm like, I cannot imagine what's gonna happen in these other games. If that is what happened in this one, like that seems like a series finale, and that was just the first like real case. When you get something around, it says take that. No, and the music is insane. Let's turn it on. Let's turn it on. Why don't we? Why wouldn't we? Why would I deprive us of this beautiful music? Oh, it's just so good. It's like if this were actually my soundtrack when I was working or doing anything. Ugh. I hope I really like this case. I think I will. I really like just enjoy this game. Like I said, I think I mentioned this before, but it feels like I'm like playing a show. Like that's kind of the vibe I get. Da, 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 da. Even like I get heated, but that's just because I'm so into it. I'm just so into it. Oh my god, only online for Rinqueen content. Thank you. Order. No being nice to me. Order. If you become a lawyer, this has to be played in the background. Literally, if this played in the courtrooms, I would be there every time. I would be doing jury duty every time they asked me. They actually haven't asked me ever. Wait, that's kind of... Why haven't I been asked to do jury duty? I wonder. They see my stream, they're like, yeah, let's hold off on her. Let's hold off on that one. I don't know. If I were doing jury duty, I would jump over the stand and I would try to become the lawyer and be like, I object! I become Phoenix, and then they'd be like, yeah, this is a liability. We can't be doing this. Oh my god, I feel like I just will hate. I don't know. Who's the villain? Let's just start. Let's just start. Jury duty, more like doo-doo stinky. Hold on. Game up. Here we go. Oh no. Fayrest, I hope you get well soon. Yes, everyone, stay safe. I recommend masking up. You never know. You never know in these crazy times. So you know anything about law, they will tend to exclude you. Me, after playing Ace Attorney. I know everything about law, actually. I am the law. I made it. I was there when it was written. You see? Imagine playing this game when it came out. Like, that would have been crazy. Oh my god. I'm nervous. Ooh. Da, 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 da. The fact that I know the song already. I'm pumped. I'm ready. I'm going. I think we're ready to start. It's a samurai situation. Who knows what's gonna happen? Phoenix has his own thing now. His own company. He's got an assistant in Maya who can talk to ghosts. What the hell else is gonna happen? I don't know. Someone definitely became an attorney because of this game. Absolutely. Because it's convincing me. It is technically propaganda. I would put this under propaganda and propaganda, a subsection, propaganda that worked. Because in a couple weeks, I am going to law school. Like, that's happening. And then I'm leaving law school immediately because it's nothing like Ace Attorney. Let's continue. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm playing. Episode 3. We're already on episode 3. I'm flying through these episodes. I'm binging the Ace Attorney series. Can't believe I waited this long to play this. But it's at the perfect time of my life, you know? When you wait a certain amount of time to play something or watch something or read something, then it just hits because you waited. You chose the time that you wanted to do it, and now it's here. And I'm ready. Turnabout samurai. Ooh, let's go. Load the selected save data, please. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Right and Co. Law Offices. What is gonna happen? Like, are we gonna see the murder again? Or have they been doing that? Is it always like that? I don't know. That rocked. See you in hell, evil magistrate. See, they are watching a TV show. It's a TV show of the samurai. Yeah. Guess who's right? Me. Whoa. Stop waving that broom around. Let her do it, Phoenix. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? Phoenix isn't like other girls. Phoenix doesn't watch TV. Phoenix reads. Phoenix reads comic books. He's different. What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? Literally me talking about any special interest I have! Steel Samurai. He's only the most popular TV hero for young people? Oh my god. Well, no wonder Phoenix isn't young. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you? Phoenix, don't judge. Phoenix, don't judge. I would watch Courage the Cowardly Dog now, and I would cry because it's scary, okay? So, media is made for everybody. Appropriate for 10 and up, get it? So, 10 and up can enjoy. You see, Phoenix? There's a difference. What the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. Maya's 17? And she's got a career ahead of her. She's working. She's working. Child labor. That's 17. See? I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick. You old fart. You old fart. Should be in a coffin looking ass. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24. Phoenix is 24? Wait, for once I'm the same age as the character that I'm in a game, like, playing. This doesn't happen often. I'm not often the age as Phoenix. I'm the same age. That's so weird. That's so weird. Media now, I feel like I'm always reading. I feel like they're younger than me a lot now, which is weird. The shows I used to love, they used to be older than me, and now I watch them and they're younger. It's so weird. But he's 24. Me too, Phoenix. Oh my god, maybe we were in the same class, like I would be in an attorney class. I was in communications, reading about the medium is the message. I wasn't in Phoenix's class. Then watch it with me. He's really cool and it's really popular. Oh my god, Maya said popular. I love you being popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days. Phoenix, you're 24. You shouldn't be worried about kids. You're barely an adult. You're still a young adult, Phoenix. I'm talking to him like he's myself. You shouldn't worry about that. You should be playing games in your room alone. Okay, let's not make this kid sad. Gramps? Okay, Maya, watch yourself. Well, the Steel Samurai's over, so I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. Literally, they've just been sitting there the whole day. She's holding a broom because she's just been cleaning nothing. There's not even dust particles coming to this office. They've got nothing. They've got no murders. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. But no one paid any attention to the Right & Co. law offices. I mean, they did have, like, a convicted person. You have a convicted person as the title of your offices. I wouldn't go there either, probably. Then again, knowing that he got himself out of it should get him some clients, at least. How am I going to pay the rent this month? I got a couple options for you, Phoenix. It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. Literally, they're just hoping for someone to die. They're like hoping for a murder to happen. Huh. That's so funny. October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom? Guys. What do we think his room is going to look like? What do we think? Show me. Oh, they're not going to show me. They're cowards. They're cowards. You know what? No, leave it up to the imagination. I don't want to know what his room looks like. I don't want to know. I don't want to know at all. Please tell me what it looks like. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! No, Maya can't die. Maya, what? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. No, this is like if Barney got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes. They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear. Okay, but couldn't someone be wearing a costume? I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office quick. Please, Nick. I feel like someone's got to be wearing the costume or something. Wait, this is crazy. We don't actually see the murderer this time? This is different. October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Rinqueen law offices. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. Okay, this is we're gonna have some actor problems, dealing with actors. Yeah, this is gonna be a blast. This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare! The Steel Samurai is over! The world is over! The phone is ringing. Yes? Rinqueen law offices. What? Nick. It's the Steel Samurai. What? Yes? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Oh my god, she's gonna be starstruck. Let's go, Nick. Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So, I've decided this will be our first case. Oh, we have to talk to her? Wait! What's going on? Wait, let's check out the offices. Did he change anything from Mia? It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is always full these days. There's the bellboy, happily cleaning the room. Oh my god. The murder case really did get them business. Who'd have thought? Mia's favorite potted plant. Maya has been watering it so much lately, it looks a little swollen. She's either trying to make it grow, or she's perfecting her water torture technique. Phoenix, shut up. A poster of an old movie that Mia liked. I was thinking I should go see it myself. Then I realized that the poster doesn't actually say the title of the movie. Really? That's interesting. I wish they made more posters like that. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is the thought that I have to read all these now. And Phoenix hates reading, so what does he do if he doesn't watch The Steel Samurai like everyone else? Mia's desk. Actually, it's my desk now. Sitting here always makes me feel like a professional. Aw, but you feel like a professional, but are you one? You haven't gotten any more jobs, Phoenix? Why do I sound like a mother? Like a disappointed and helicopter mother. Oh, you haven't gotten any jobs, have you, Phoenix? How's the work going? No? Still not busy? Still twiddling your thumbs, honey? Why don't you come home for dinner then? Why don't you come home? Why don't you visit us? If you don't have time, you don't have any time that you're wasting on any projects, do you? So you could always come home, sugar. You could always come home. All right, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? And who cares if it's both, Phoenix? My money's on sightseeing. And so what? She has dreams. Let her live them. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. Okay, well, I say we go. Present. Look at this badge, Mia. Look at this badge and tell me you're the boss. Try. Who has the defense attorney badge? Me. I tell us what we're doing. And what we're doing is we're going to that detention center because we need a job. I don't want to go to my mom's house for dinner anymore. October 16th, detention center, visitor's room. Whoa! I looked away for a second and I saw a flash of yellow. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client, that's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Maya! Murder, at least once, maybe twice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you saying? Oh, what voice does he get? Yes? Something wrong? I don't know. I feel like I'm giving him like a teddy bear voice. I feel like he's harmless. I don't know. He seems like he's not. But he's... No! This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no! No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. He's kind of giving me Cowardly Lion, right? I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Nick! What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. When the reading is so off. She's me. He's good. No, he's actually good, I think. Literally, he could be lying, but we believe it. Yeah. He didn't do it. Girl, make up your mind. Alright, look at his chest hair peeking out of that shirt. Damn, I don't know how it wasn't peeking out of the suit he wore. Just showing off. Yeah. What happened, sir? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yeah, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 in the morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio. The evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Okay. Wow, that's some hole. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yeah, it's a long spear that the steel samurai uses as a weapon. Easy. Someone else took the costume and put it on and killed him. It's not you. Just gaslight him into thinking that's what happened. Maybe you could explain to me what the steel samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. She's like, he's so uncultured. I'm so sorry. He has no clue what he's talking about. He's dumb. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. I kinda love it. I see. Neo Old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Okay. Power. Yeah, what's your alibi? Give me something. Give me something to work with here, sir. Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Who is that? It's her. It was her. It was her. Whoever is in charge of making the action scenes, they're the one who did it. This is my guess right now. The fighting coordinator is the person who did it because they're the only ones who know how to use the weapons, how the weapons work. It's them. It's them. It's that person. She looks like she's got to pee herself. It's always, that's guilt written all over. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the first rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? I believe it. A guy's gotta be tired. Some action hero. Whoa, they need sleep too. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right. Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs. Who wouldn't? Sell them. You bet $10 you're gonna get 48,000 back. This man is wanted for murder. Get that autograph now and sell it, and then who needs the law offices? You got yourself a retirement fund right there. All right, let's go. Studio main gate. Let's go. TV showtime. Oh, I love stuff like this. I love when they have to go to a new environment and it's like, oh, these people are so rich and famous. I believe it. October 16th. Global Studios, main gate. Wow. So this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited? Oh, it's her. It's her. Done. It's over. She's not wearing purple, but it's enough. Hey! You there! You want in? You gotta go through me. Oh, sorry. Oldbag is her name. Okay, maybe it's not her. Maybe I jumped the gun. I feel like she's we're lawyers. Oh yeah. Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youths today. Something terrible happens and you're wasting your time like this. Don't you have a job you should be doing, or do lawyers work for the rest of us? Maybe I should become a lawyer too. Sounds like a life to ease me, to work life around. I was young when things were right different. When did you face your hippie clothes? What are these youths coming today with my own son? Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Phoenix! Hey! Listen when you're spoken to. Youths today. Oh, God. Maybe. Oh, my God. Let's look around her first. What do we got here? The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Hey, no touching! Oh my god, it's her. It's her. She looks like a demon. She looks like a spider woman. And not the hot kind. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. Okay. I see. I'm gonna burp. That lady scared me so bad. The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressed up against the gate. Okay. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. Or dead bodies. Maybe someone they moved the body somewhere. They killed him somewhere else. They moved the body somewhere else. Bushes, trees. Okay. Great. Move, talk. Sure, what's up? So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. She is literally Mike Wazowski. That's her. In fact, in my younger days. No, you were a star? I changed her voice a little bit. Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. She's destroying my voice. It's fine. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was. Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. What about Will Powers? What can you tell us about him? Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. And you should talk, Oldbag. Watch what you say about my friend Will. That's my client, and I won't hear anything about him. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. Okay. What about Mr. Hammer, the victim? What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack... Whoa. Y'all hear that? There's just insane honking. Oh my god, it's still going. It's going. Someone just go riding down honking. I I think they saw her and they're honking. I think they saw her. Y'all don't hear it? Oh. So I was just sitting in silence. Okay, that's great. just imagine in that silence there was a bunch of honking. That's what. Yeah, it was very like that, but long. Anyway, Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? Phoenix, you gotta get into culture. You gotta get into, like, the culture of the world. You're behind. Actually, maybe you shouldn't. Like, maybe he's right. Maybe we're wrong. Maybe we need to go be like Phoenix and stare at the sky and say some weird thing like, the sky is blue, but so am I. Like, some weird shit. But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Okay. So he wasn't getting paid a lot. Why would he be killed? The only thing I could think, what if he's not dead? Oh my god, what if he staged his own death so that he could take over the job of Will because he wasn't getting good enough roles? Maybe he's not dead. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday. I was here from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 5 o'clock when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And, oh, Phoenix, sorry, and that person was Mr. Powers? Yeah, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. Huh. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. And maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. Dude, the honking again! You hear it now, don't you? You have to hear it now. It's like right outside. Why is it so... They're like going beep 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 beep. It might be snow people when they go by with the snow cars and they're freaking obnoxious. Like, let me through. I'm not doing anything about the snow. Just let me through. They don't do anything. They leave the snow on the ground. They don't do anything, but they honk. They go by and they honk. Let's just wait it out. Wait for them to stop. Girl, you done? You done? Sometimes they do that at like 5 in the morning. I wake up and hear honk, 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 honk. I'm broken away from my dream. My dream of being Mia from Princess Diaries and marrying Chris Pine. And they wake me up and I can't go back into the dream. You know when you wake up from a dream and then you try to go back to sleep and you either go into a different dream or you can't go back to your dream? That's what they do to me. I think they're gone. Wait. They're further away now. Okay, I think it's fine. We can continue getting distracted. The honking is gonna make me mess up the case. I'm not paying attention. She thinks she owns the place. Okay. Okay, so we have to go to get the letter. Sorry, Will, my man. This lady is just... Hello. How is the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? It's still honking! What is it? Who is sitting by that wheel going, honk, 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 honk? Get a better thing to do with your time. You know what you could do? Play Ace Attorney. That's what you could do instead of honking all the time and ruining everyone else's day. Just gavel. Yeah, true. True. This is distracting me, but I got that gavel ready. Don't you worry. No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right. Not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Oh, poor guy. Okay, we need that letter. Wait. Okay, yeah. Let's talk about the alibi. Make sure. Because, yeah, what happened? Was he sleepwalking? Like, what's the deal here? Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I never do that. Earlier, you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. Oh. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What if she just saw someone in the suit? What if she didn't see him? What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. Maybe don't admit that, Phoenix. Maybe we keep that to ourselves. Maybe we don't say that you're new to the lawyer business. Maybe you pretend you aren't, so that you have more confidence, I think. I know. I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. She probably saw him in the outfit. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yeah, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the big wigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once, and she'll never let up on you. Ugh, she's got some nerve. Do you think you could write a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. Yeah, let's go. Okay, we got it. Easy. I just hope this will get me past that security lady. Just turned British. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Maybe she's not there anymore. I hope. Let's go back. You're still here, are ya? I thought maybe you'd be dead by now, old bag. Here. Let me just see if I can say anything else. Okay. Check that first. Okay, here we go. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Huh. Yeah, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Powers request given to the security lady. To think he would entrust his fate to youths is such an unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, towards the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Oh, here we go. Hey, not bad. Okay, so she said that we could go where? I don't remember. We're here. She said only go to the left. So we're only allowed... Or she said not to go to the left. I don't know. I didn't listen to her. Those are 50 cents a piece. Thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! Wrap up Global Studios added. Jesus. Okay, so we can check. I think she said only... What did she say? Not to go to the left? I wasn't listening to her. She said not to go to the left, I think, because she said employees only, not to go there. Dressing room, though. That's where he was. Okay. Anything else we could say? No, then let's go. To outside Studio 1. Oh, this is so weird. October 16th. Studio 1 entrance. Hey! Are you that murderer from the other day? Ah! It's that confused detective. Confused. Hey, pal. You know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Oh! Maya! Ah! Oh, gosh. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey! What exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. Wait, Gumshoe is me. Gumshoe is literally me. Gumshoe is me. Like, how dare you take my favorite trait? How dare you take my Gumshoe. I might be loving these characters. I'd say he's a character, all right. Aw, Gumshoe. Buddy, old pal. How's the investigation going, my man? So, how is your investigation going, detective? Well, it's, hey! Hey, wait a minute. I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions? Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Alright, we got it. Time of death, 10:15 at 2:30 p.m. Cause, pierced through the chest by spear. 2:30 p.m., okay. Reason for arrest. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. Thanks. Okay. What about security lady? She's the only one. She could have done something. It's gotta be her. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said. She's a sucker for authority. Yeah, she's sucking up to them because she knows that she sucked up to that sword and stabbed it into someone else. That was a bad way of analogy to say that. Doesn't really work, but I tried. That's what matters. I tried. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? What? So what kind of evidence? Well, that, photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai headed toward the scene of the crime. She could have set up a camera and was wearing the suit. What? Who took that? See the camera up on that gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? So it's just a camera set up. She could have easily just walked by. Yeah, whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no. Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny. For someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh, ha 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 ha. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not gonna find any clues I haven't already found. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Okay. Anything else we could say to him? Time of death, autopsy, Okay, let's go. Actually, wait. I want to look around first. The camera. Hey, there's a camera here. That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data, and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera. STI. Oh, well, sorry. That's not. Anyway. STI 307. That must be the camera ID number. We gotta make sure these cameras don't get any more STIs. If you know what I'm saying. There's a big welcome sign above the path. Yeah, apparently the studio's fallen on tough times. They started letting people in on days when they aren't filming. They make a bit of extra money by charging for admission. Huh. You sure know a lot about this place, detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here. Yeah, and what perfect timing with the studio mascot down for the count. Huh? Just what's that supposed to mean, pal? Aw, let him work here. The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. I feel like Phoenix has never even thought of ever having any kind of whimsy in his life. I feel like he's never even had a sliver of a second where he thought maybe whimsy was the path he could choose. He just never... I don't think he had a childhood. I don't think he enjoyed youth. I think he blacked it out. I don't think he was ever a kid. I think he came out an attorney. Absolutely. He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? Looks kind of busted. Evidence? Evidence in it? The wind was pretty strong yesterday, and the head broke off. The wind was strong? Something with that, maybe. It took that tree down with it, too. It took the tree down here. Huh. That's weird. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over the path. Oh, yeah. That way's kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there, anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be. They tell me. They don't use it now, though. There's something in there. There's something in Studio 2, I believe. According to my calculations, there's something in Studio 2. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take... Bushed? I'm a little what now? I'm a little bushed. I'm a little bushed? How does that even work as a saying? I'm a little bushed. Are bushes like lazy? Known for being lazy? Is this some sort of stereotype about bushes? He's an old man. I've never heard of that saying in my life. I'm a little bushed. Yeah, I don't know if we should be talking about that, Phoenix. Maybe you should be censoring yourself, especially around Maya over here. He is kind of like a blueberry bush. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. I gotta say that now. Man, I'm pretty bushed, guys. I gotta... Yeah. If Bush were president... If a Bush were president... Wow, I'm pretty bushed out. At the end of Bush's, like, cabinet meetings, he goes, I'm pretty bushed, guys. I can't do that. I can't do it. Hey, good idea, Val. detective. Aren't you on the case? Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal. Yeah, detectives gotta live, you know? Gotta rest, gotta bush around. A detective's gotta bush. When I'm bushed out. Bush out on a Saturday night. Could be I'm bushed, maybe bushing all I. Phoenix is the type of guy to say, let's skedaddle, he would. Phoenix would say, hay's for horses. If I said, hey, hay's for horses. He would say that for sure. Oopsie daisy looking mother. Oopsie daisy. He would. Yellow would pick up the phone. I actually don't even know. Actually, I would say he would maybe, someone would say that to him and he'd be like, what? Who is this? Like, he's kind of giving, like, Leon a little bit. Leon Kennedy. A little bit of that, like, does not understand, like, common jokes. He did say what the before. They're, like, kind of cut from the same cloth. There's, like, a triangle or, like, a Venn diagram between Phoenix and Leon Kennedy. And it's very close. Phoenix would get scammed. Please. The entrance, Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. Then what the heck do we do? Studio main gate. We can't... Can we get one from him? We might have to go, What if I show him the map? Detective, any ideas about this? Look, I don't got time to look at every little trinket you got, okay, pal? Okay, I guess we have to leave. We can't go into the studio. Maybe we have to ask her. Let's go see. Nick, look! That security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. She's like, ah, nom, nom. Ah, nom, 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 nom. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Phoenix! Phoenix! We're... Oh my god! Damn! 2 hits! Hey, you! Should I assume she doesn't have teeth? Or like, hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? Ugh. She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Oh my god. We can't get into the freaking place. But let's ask her about the picture. I don't trust her. She's got a vibe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Huh? Oh, that. I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. Okay. Reason for suspicion. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? What was he doing in the studio alone for an hour and a half? That's kind of weird to me. The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him too. If he's not the one that did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? Good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Wait, weren't they saying about Hammer that, like... Oh, no, they were saying about Will that he got cast as the villain because of something that happened in an old studio. That's right. Was? Past tense? Oh, yeah. He was as great as the bearded samurai.
That too, yes.
Oh, he was great as the bearded samurai, so he was in another show.
He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell ya.
Wait, no, so they were saying that he got, like, put down a peg by being in this show, right? By being cast as the evil magistrate, by being cast as the villain in a kid's show. So he wasn't happy with his job. But he was still... He was still, like, the best star in the studio, but he felt like, okay.
Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him?
Okay, yeah, so he didn't like his career. About that security camera.
Oh yeah, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate, you see. Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture, too.
What if the time was off or something?
But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before I go home, I do.
Okay, can we look at it? Can I look at that computer? Maybe I present... I don't know. I can't get into the studio. Oh, employee area. Let's go here. October 16th, Global Studios, employee area. Need tissue. Apparently. Yeah, I don't know. I still don't trust her. Like, part of me is like, I don't know, maybe she is like, maybe she isn't guilty, but we haven't met anyone else, so. Until I see someone with purple hair or a purple suit, I don't trust her. Nick, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Powers' dressing room. No one's here. I just heard another honk. So I glared at my window. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Drinking water. Let's take a look around. Okay, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. I'd hope not. That's kind of weird if you have a window to your dressing room. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool themed snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. Wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this! Ladies first. He hates soda. He hates soda. He hates TV shows. He hates reading. What does he like? Edgeworth. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. Ew. Ew, so they just left their food out? There's a T-bone on one of the plates minus the steak. That looks like fingers. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. What? Let her live, Phoenix. Let her live. What is this? That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick. You know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in the film studio? Dead bodies. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir. Or evidence, you mean? When you're an attorney, is evidence just souvenirs? Kinda. Mia got a souvenir from her case. What do you mean, find? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon for crying out loud. But if you found it, wouldn't that be something? That would be very important. Oh, slide to the left. Oh, good thing I did that. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. I was gonna say, isn't this a kid show? Are there kids in the cast? Because what if a kid was involved somehow? Or, like, witnessed something? Yeah, if you stuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Oh, well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right. Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid! He's so, I love them. He's like a dad now. Like, he's just like a father. Or an older brother. Uncle. He's an uncle. He's such an uncle type. Yeah. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? Oh my god, he's so mad about that. Like, he got so heated. As if I didn't say the line. As if I'm not the one saying the line. I'm like, wow, Phoenix, you got really heated there. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably the old Tokyo castle. Okay. Okay, observant. Okay, we looked at there. Okay, let's go into the room. Go in to the room. Back, option, slide, court record, huh? Oh, here. Okay, go into the dressing room. Into the room we go. October 16th, Global Studios dressing room. Powers dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping? Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping? No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right. And there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth, for his sake. Oh my god, Phoenix. Okay, let's check this out. This is where he was sleeping, apparently. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. Okay. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of those costumes. Literally, somebody wore the costume and did it. Somebody wore the costume and did it. What if one's missing? I'd say you were already wearing one myself. Phoenix! Says the guy who wears the same outfit every day to work, okay? Let's calm down here. Let's not be pointing fingers, because you point your fingers, point a finger at you. What's that song? Pointing finger. What's that song? You do be pointing fingers. What does that go? By Trudell. It's like dun dun dun. I can't think of the song at all. Pointing finger. It's gonna bother me. It's gonna bother me. I have to know. I'll look it up. I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up. I think that's it. Hold on. You better point your finger. What the fuck? How does that go? It's touch your finger. And on tongue in the town. It's careful where you point your finger. You never know who's listening. Never know who's gonna point it back at you. All of that. All of that just for that. It's a good song, though. Listen to it. They have mirrors in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. Yes! Literally, you making fun of her costume. You're wearing the same thing with the same hairstyle. How do you sleep? I think he sleeps, and he has to sleep with, like, an arc. Because his head, he doesn't want to unspike the spikes. Or, wait, he literally could just sleep on his stomach. I was imagining him sleeping on his back, but, like, having to, like, keep his head levitated. Like, having a neck pillow. Oh my god. What is this? There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Ooh. This is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on! No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I, kinda like samurai movies. Kinda. She's a big fan, and so what, Nick? So what? There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. So you have 3 stomachs? How many stomachs does this girl have? That is amazing. And scientific revelation. This must be Powers' bag. Hey, don't open that. Why not? Look! An employee card key. That must be Powers'. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow? Yeah, let's go. Let's go. We're going to Studio 1, baby. We're going to oh, wait, we can look more? I wonder what else is inside Powers' bag. Stop that. My partner, the thief in training. I agree with her. I think we should take another look. It's locked. It looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. Okay, it's dusty, it's windy. It's dusty and windy, we know this. Let's go, let's go to the, studio. Studio main gate. And then now, Studio 1. Oh, hey. Hey, bud. I'll just skip past you right now. Wait, what? Why can't I go to Studio 1? Hold on. I might have to click it. Examine. Here we go. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this card key we we borrowed from the dressing room will work. Beep. It opened. All right, we're in. I'm in. She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Phoenix, she is passionate. It's called passion. Let's go to Studio 1. We need to know about this case. Your neighbor's kid is having a temper tantrum. That's probably what they think is happening to me. My neighbors are like, someone's having a temper tantrum. It's just me doing Oldbag's voice. October 16th, Studio 1. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. I've never seen white tape before. No, I'm kidding. But that is really scary. At least there's no blood left over. Did they... Wait, so... How did that happen? Did they, like... put the tape... Do they, like, clean the blood and then put the tape down? Like, that's kind of... Maybe they just didn't show for the game. Imagine every crime scene, they clean up all the evidence and then just so they could put tape down perfectly. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Okay. This is so real, Phoenix. This is so real. So far, so great. Oh my god, imagine this game, but it's Sunny with a Chance, and someone died in Sunny with a Chance. Who's dying, you ask? Not Chad or Sunny, because they have to end up together. Sorry, that's just how it works. Anyway. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show. They're showing a lot of backdrops. Could it be the backdrop artist? Something involved? Of course, that's the mountain, Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo. Oh, right. He's learning. He's learning. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. She picked it up. Hey, you! No touching that. Who is this? Oh. Sorry, my partner is kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Okay, Penny? Wait, now we're meeting someone else. Who did it? What's her voice? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I feel like she's like, she just screamed, but she's... The PAs, they're very soft-spoken, but then when they need to be loud, they're loud. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP. I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? Okay, wait, she's a good one. She's a good one. He never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry. Leave it to us. She's so funny. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let me just look around a bit more. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Okay, Maya. Right, sorry. This girl is out there. She would fit in so well during our time right now. For sure. It's a step ladder. Okay, Mr. I have a stepdad and don't want to call him Papa. Literally Phoenix's story, I bet. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. Help me step ladder. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone, a real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more troubled than I thought. She's literally troubled! The one who's troubled is you, because what do you mean you're not excited? Not even a little bit. I bet you he wanted to be an actor as a child. What's this? That's a reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. He literally knows everything! He wants to be on the film scene. He wanted to be an artist, we said before, or what did we say before? He wanted to be something before. And then he became an attorney, but he also wanted to be a film star. The assistant holds it during filming. Huh. What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, lighting's fine, but I'd want to be the director, or maybe the Steel Samurai. I think she's being serious. Why wouldn't she be? She's 17! Let her girl dream! Literally, Phoenix. Getting on my nerves. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. No, actually, that's just what his head looks like, Phoenix. Maybe, like, they killed him and then put him inside the costume after or something? Funny. I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. That's what I'm saying! Wait! I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. That's impossible, though. There's no way the costume... Because if it absorbed the blood, how would the spear have gone through? Also, they wouldn't use a real spear on a TV show, would they? Huh. Oh my god, wait, we can do another thing here? Wow, look at that camera! That must cost a ton! Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought! Okay, it's the same thing. Okay, let's talk to... Penny, right? Day of the crime. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes. I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes. Well, the studios aren't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequence. So there were only a certain amount of people here. Oh. I see. Okay, here we go. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Powers' dressing room is. Oh, wait. Phoenix. Phoenix always mimics the people that he's interviewing. And because he's trying to get in their brain. He's trying to get in their brain, you know, to feel their emotions. The employee area. That's where Powers' dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to okay, she's holding a knife. She's literally in the back. Oldbag is holding a knife in the back. Absolutely. Absolutely. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go to his dressing room. Okay, so they ate lunch together. WP went to sleep, and then Hammer went to die. Okay. Sorry, too soon. Girl, Nana. Oldbag beats. It was her! Your Honor, it was her! She did it! No old person uses a fork and knife. They use their claws! But I didn't see either of them after that. Okay, what about Will Powers? Why did you say that like he was a good one? Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of a girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. But is the picture him or is it of someone in the suit? If it's of the suit, then it's not him. Guys, you got two brains here, okay? I got one. Can we maybe... And my brain is not, like, let's be honest, it's not up to par sometimes. So the fact that I'm saying this, I need details. Let me see the photo. Can I see the photo? Sorry. I know you're busy. Not really. We're literally just sitting here arguing. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue! A lead! Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. Let's go to music. You sensed? Yes, several times. Dude, are they gonna say it's haunted? Are they gonna say a ghost murdered somebody? Is a ghost the killer this time? Is it a ghost? I mean, might as well be Oldbag. She's close to being a ghost anyway, am I right? Sorry. It's true. Every breath she takes, it's like she's about to die. Her voice is so like that because she's on her way out. It's croaking. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? Let's go. But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. Let's go. I'm sorry I don't have any better evidence than that. Information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. We're barren. We've got nothing to go on. We need something. We need some juice. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. Maybe she took a nap or something and missed something. Sensing someone, yeah. So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Okay, yeah, we gotta go chat with her. We gotta go. Let me ask her about... Nothing. Okay, great. I don't have anything. Let's move out. Studio main gate. October 16th, Global Studios main gate.
What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you see a ghost.
Yeah, well, coming across you does that to a person. Talk to me, lady.
What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be.
But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day.
What?
Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Yeah, put her on the chopping block, Maya. Slice, old bag.
Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Alright, you better tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin! Someone's been complaining about the work I do, huh?
We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1.
She's not even a full-time employee! All you youngins are like that nowadays, running your mouth. Tomorrow saying that it's another thing. Well, today, I'll tell you, I knew a thing or two about respecting your elders, being crying. It's a shame you think you people say that!
She left. Well, Nick? This is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. I hope she's dead. I hope she left to go die under a porch or something. We need to go look at this computer. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick, maybe we could see that photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah. Let's see it. They say she left and she just floated. No, she jetted into the sky. She's in the tree right now, hunched over like Gollum. Just,
Use.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Absolutely. Hold on. We've been through this for a while without saving, so let's just do a little save. Okay. Try it. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick, right? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Wait, what? Oh, I thought this was like to log into the computer. I'm like, they did not change the login information to the murder. The date, do I have to know it? The date of the murder was 10:15. Sure. 1 o'clock. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Oh, that's the first picture of that day. Please enter the number of the security camera. This one, 307. There, entered. Hey, it's printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Yeah, let's see. Literally, it's just the costume. And look, it's too big. So whoever was in the costume is too short. Look at the bottom. The bottom of the costume is low. It's on the ground. The bottom of the costume, and the spear is way too big. This is definitely someone that's shorter than Will Powers in this costume. Let's go. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this as the Water Ray. Water second. Let's go. I'm a clock. I'm a and I clock the details cause I'm a detective detail. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Huh? Something's printed on the back. Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo number 2. What does that mean? The first photo was 1 p.m. Security lady arrives in the suit, 1 p.m. Maybe there's more photo data from that day? Nope, that's the only one in the computer. It was deleted. Powers' photo added to the... Yeah, no. Okay, so that was at 2 p.m. though. So the one... Did it say anything about a 1 p.m. photo? There's another photo at 1 p.m. She had to have deleted it, dude. Hey, Nick. Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right. We'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. wait, what? Right. So she goes, we'll put her in her place for what she said. He goes, yeah, we'll put her in her place. He looks off into the distance, all serious, and she's like, that's what I said? Anyway. Stop trying to steal my moment, Phoenix. Phoenix, stop trying to steal my lines. Let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait. Let's not. Why not? Yeah, we got it. You got it. Yeah, you can't. I was gonna say, I said this before in the other games. There were certain things that you shouldn't show them. Yeah, no, you know what? You know why he's saying this? He says, it's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. He's only saying this because last time he got smacked 5 times over by Mr. White. He got punched in the face, in the jaw, in the chest, in the groin by Mr. White. And it did many things to him. So he's like, yeah, let's maybe, as a poker player, we shouldn't show what we got. Maybe we shouldn't show our hand too soon. Just, let's keep it bluff. Let's keep it bluff. Let's give her to Lady Gaga. Let's keep a poker face. Because I don't want to get poked in my face. Again, especially by this old hag. Old bag, more like old hag, am I right? Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Phoenix has never done a craft in his life. That's something I've just realized right in this moment. You give him a stick of glue and some paper, and he doesn't have any creativity in his body. This is why he failed art school, and he decided to become an attorney. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for today? It was a joke, Phoenix. Laugh. You know you're allowed to laugh, right? You're allowed to have fun. You had so much fun at that karaoke night. Why can't you have fun any other day? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. They keep saying that, and now I feel like it's a red herring. I feel like it's not her. I feel like it's got to be someone else. I don't know. I mean, could it be Penny? Maybe she feels guilty that Will is like under fire when she's the one who did it, but that doesn't make sense. I don't know. Maybe we haven't met the killer yet. In the other games, the killer came later, so maybe we don't know. There we go. To be continued. We finished the first investigation day. We're going to trial now. We have one piece of evidence. We have a single piece of evidence. That's it. Oof. Maybe the picture that the other side has is the photo number 1 and not the second one. Maybe somehow they didn't take that one or something. I don't know. October 18th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Who's on the other side of this case? Oh, it's Edgeworth again? Of course it is. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Wait, we're already here. We're already at the court case. This is crazy. How do we feel about this case so far? Let's do a little debrief with chat. Judge, the prosecutor thinks they're totally cute. Oh my god, look at this photograph. This is rough. We have one piece of evidence. This is gonna be us collecting data and basically just pressing people and like trying to find holes in their statements. And their bodies. Because he was speared. Get it? I think Phoenix and Edgeworth are like glaring at each other from across. They're still at, it's slow burn. They're still at the glaring stage. We're not in the first game having them like each other. If that happens, I will be upset. You hear that? That's my water bottle. My water bottle randomly got so aggressively loud. We're talking about being railed now. Look, Phoenix has a lot to worry about, okay? And maybe that isn't one of them for now. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Are there any other lawyers in this town? Guys, Why are you guys the only two people who have a job? The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. And judges too. Why is there only one judge? Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. Huh. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. God. Here we go. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the Studios C. This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady, jump scare, Jesus. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Whoa, she ran! Jack Hammer was fast! Then, after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Wait, but in the picture that where Penny was talking about the lunch, the security lady was in the background. Does that mean, wasn't she there then? Wouldn't she have been there? Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled. Okay. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to that whole thing again? I don't know. I don't need to. I heard it. Just save, just in case. No. Well, no. Yeah, I don't need to hear it again. I think I could probably remember that. So, the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. You would know. You're from that time, Oldie. Samurai spear added to the court. Okay. Your Honor. This case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? You know what, Edgeworth? I agree with you. That is the question, isn't it? What did she see? And also, what did she do with that first photo that's missing? So there's 2 questions, I think. So maybe Edgeworth, you're wrong. Maybe Edgeworth, you're wrong. Maybe Edge wrong. Maybe Edge wrong. Maybe Edge is wrong. Understood. Let's call this security officer to the stand. Yeah, call her up. Call her up. Call her up. Get her up here. She's wearing her uniform still. Yeah, I bet you she wanted to be the new samurai villain person, I bet. I bet. Ew, I just had a bubble in my throat. I bet I'm not. Will the witness declare her name? Huh? Oh, she's putting up the charm!
My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Oh, she's into that, is she? Oh, she's into that. Oh. She said, call me Grandma. Call me Grammy. Call me Nana. No! Ew. Your name, please. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie.
Oh my god, maybe her past famous career was the girl, Wendy, from Wendy's. Maybe she's the girl in the she's the Wendy's girl. She used to have red hair and braided, and now she's this.
So just call me Grandma. So even when I was young, I was Oldbag. Not really just about that. But still, the other children would make fun of me. Do you believe if there was this boy that captained a chess team? He called me Oldbag, and I just cried and cried and cried.
Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness. She's your witness! Objection sustained. Sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony? Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Oh my god, he ejected his own witness. I can't believe this.
Yes, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. For once, I agree with Phoenix. I mean, I always agree with Phoenix, to be honest. Basically, always agree with Phoenix. All right, let's see, old bag. What do you got for us?
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through there since the morning.
What I don't understand is that she's in the background of these photos. When WP was talking about what happened, she was there. And when Penny was talking about the lunch, she was in the back. So I think she's lying. I think that, well, maybe she arrived at the guard station at 1, but she was there before 2. Maybe?
Well, I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station.
Oh, you had some errands to run? Maybe one of them was running a spear through someone's chest. Maybe that's one of the things you had to run. Not just errands, then. Maybe? Old bag? Questions? Theories on? Anything to say about that? Anything to say about that?
I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was headed toward the studio.
Lies, deception. I object. I object. You saw the defendant, then. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Okay, we gotta question everything. I'm pressing her like a gosh darn button, like a specific kind of button, I'm pressing her like a, what's that button from that commercial that they use? The button that they click and it's like, that was easy. That's the button I'm pressing. I'm pressing her like a that was easy button.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station.
Press. So up until that time, anyone who wanted to could go into the studio?
Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no. But the main gate was locked, dearie. You need an employee card key to get in.
Right. The card key that I have. So what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be there could get in. Unless somebody else had a card key that wasn't supposed to. Was there anyone at the studios when you arrived at the guard station?
Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run through there since the morning.
I want to ask about that. A run through?
They were working at a scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon and were to use the afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5. That's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon.
So Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero. Huh. If there was a run-through in the morning, why did you only get there afternoon?
I had some errands to run that morning.
Well, what errands? You finished with those errands, Oldbag? You finished with those errands? What kind of errands?
Oh, well, you know.
Answer the question. Here we go.
Actually,
yes! Yes, she was there!
I was watching poor Hammer and Powers. Observing, you know.
Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job.
I'm not sure your boss would see it that way.
Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never missed one in all my years.
Wow. I want to see a Steel Samurai run-through too. You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty. Not a bad idea.
Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station.
Pressing about that too. Did you see the victim then?
Did I see poor old Hammer? No. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
So he was back at the studio already. Tell us what happened next.
I was at the main gate from then until 5.
I'm just pressing at everything. So you were watching there the whole time? No breaks? Not even a second?
Of course! I am a professional, you know. Or are you criticizing how I do my job, Whippersnapper?
No, it's just after seeing you eat those donuts at the guard station yesterday.
I can watch the gate and eat donuts at the same time! Whippersnapper! Snipperwapper!
Snipperwapper? Old Windbag is losing it, Nick. Why don't you raise an objection? So, the witness was on duty through the afternoon the whole time. Very well. What did you see?
Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m.
2 o'clock? You're sure?
Sure as spit.
Where's that spit going, Oldbag? Well, who was the man?
Really? You should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something.
Jesus. Uh-huh.
Now, don't get your skivvies in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. It was Powers. That man right there, and he was heading toward the studio.
How do you know, though? So you saw Mr. Powers.
That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, Sonny.
Nick, this is your chance. Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon.
I'll say it again. It was him.
Okay, I'm gonna present the picture, I guess. The secret weapon is this photo. Present. Pulls out the spear and kills her. That's my secret weapon. Let me get this straight, Oldbag. Miss Oldbag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. Yeah, take a good look, Judge. Take a good look. This ain't the North Pole. This ain't the candy cane forest. This is a lie. Why am I talking like that? This is a lie. Got her! What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo-Old Tokyo. Miss Oldbag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Mr. Powers, right?
No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness. He's having trouble calling her Oldbag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Ha! Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
Oh, what? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised? The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Huh? Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Edgeworth really is not prepared for this case at all. Let's hear about your proof, then. Okay, here we go. Here we go. The man in the photo.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess.
Okay, yes, we saw that in the picture.
Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now, look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
Well, shit. No. I don't think that makes any sense. Just because he was dragging one leg doesn't mean that the other should also be so short. I disagree. Like, yeah, the pants would still fit. Like, it's not like they wouldn't fit anymore. Uh-oh, I sprained my ankle. Looks like I'm 10 inches shorter now. He's walking on his sprained ankles instead. So he had sprained his ankle. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Oh my god, Phoenix. Talk about spit and pressing. I'll press her like a pork on a pine. I don't know.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you.
Just want to save real quick. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. His pants are... Your Honor, this man's pants don't fit. Your Honor, this man's wearing khakis. He sounds hideous. I don't think I'm gonna press her on that.
That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall.
Tell me about that. Trip and fall?
Yeah, and to think, he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
Oh, you did? Oh, you did? You helped make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt.
No! Let's just skip over that part, shall we? You kissed his ankle? Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her. She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
She didn't. She was gone, was she? She was gone? But she said she saw them getting lunch. Or, like, she saw one of them leaving. Huh. You may continue your testimony.
He broke one of the props. It was a big mess.
Which one?
He broke a prop? Sure did.
His own, wait, but the samurai spear that we have isn't broken. Who fixed it?
His own samurai spear.
His samurai spear? The murder weapon?
Luckily, I was there with the duct tape to fix it.
So you not only fixed his ankle, but you fixed the murder weapon? No way. You're innocent. This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. Samurai spear. The break in the staff has been mended with duct tape. She kissed the spear. Her lips are duct tape. Kiss me with your lips. I want to stick to mine. They're like duct tape. You break, then I'm fine. Trying to rhyme. She tampered with the evidence. Well, it was before it happened, she said. He sprained his ankle pretty bad. Oh! I didn't... Wait, did it just make it go forward? I didn't know that was the end. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? No, I think it was, if it was the end, they would go to him and be like, is that all you want to say? Well, there is one thing that bothers me. Which is? Where is this steel samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes. Do your little shrug, Edgewood. Go ahead, give it a little shrug. Just a little shrug. He was doing a little shrug. He's always like, yes, but anyway. Anyway, what you said is not valid, because what I'm going to say is valid. What you said is invalid, because nobody gives a shit. That's what he says all the time, Edgeworth. Do you ever care about anyone but your own case? I don't mean to dig into him now. I'm just... Come on. And it's clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. No, it's not. I suppose that's right. This judge, I'm sorry, is the dumbest person in the world. Like, your name is Judge, so I'm gonna judge you. How are you so easily convinced by things? It's like, 1 second you hear someone say something, you're like, yes, I guess that's correct. And then someone says something slightly different, and you're like, well, I see how that could be. Do you have any thoughts in that dome of yours? Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? No, object. Absolutely object. I object. I object because look at his feet, Your Honor. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities. We have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else, not caught on camera, could have killed Mr. Hammer. Absolutely. We have to consider that possibility also. He goes, then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice.
Go ahead. Go ahead, let's see. Continue.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Mr. Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen him.
That's it? That's the rest of her testimony? That's it? We're really trusting one single person? This one person? an old lady. Sorry, not to judge, but come on. So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Okay.
The time of void damage. The only person I saw go to the studio before them was Will Powers.
It wasn't Will, it was the samurai. Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all.
Nobody suspicious looking. Right.
No one else went there.
No one else? What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before 1 o'clock?
Yeah, here.
Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them.
I'm just pressing everything. Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, Edgy Boy.
Ew. Edgy Boy? He's gonna use that one later, you know it. You know it. That. Old Windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean. I forgot you were here. Old Windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps? Okay, wait, forgetting details? The time before him... Okay, we heard that.
The only person I saw go through the studio was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen him.
Do I have anything I can present? I honestly have no clue right here. I'm gonna just press this. How do you know that?
Huh? Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret pal, he told me everything.
I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. Huh. Let me look at my evidence. Time of death, pierced to the chest by a spear. The guide map. The only one saw was Will Powers. The only person I saw go to the studio before... Hold on. Before 2:30, the only one who went was Will Powers. Okay. No one else went there. Wait! I mean, this is kind of a dumb question, but wouldn't she have seen Hammer go there? I don't know. That she's just saying that he went there before. Okay. He's dragging one leg. October 15th, 2 o'clock. Oh, maybe I use this because it's photo number 2. We asked about photo number 1. Yeah. Wait, this is what we gotta use. The only person I saw go to the studio before then. I don't know where to present this. Like here? I'm gonna click the wrong one. I would have seen them. If they had, no one else went there. Should I present it here? Yeah, I'm gonna save and try it. I think it makes sense to do here. No one else went there, and then him being like, It's hard because the detail that I'm talking about is in the writing, and I don't know if it's gonna be the right spot. I also would love to ask about the spear more, but I think now what we need to know is no one else went there, but then why is there only one photo number 2? I'm gonna try it. I'm scared. It's wrong, it's wrong. No, it's right. Okay, hold on. Let's go! Woo, let's go. I was so scared. It's so hard to tell, like, where you're supposed to present evidence. It works in gentle suspense. Gentle suspense is, like, nuts. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sirree, Sonny.
So, whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture.
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
I thought she was going to say from the hole between your cheeks. Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Yeah, Phoenix. Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Yeah, bring that music in. Get her, throttle her, grab her by the neck. Use her like a bag when you go to shop the net. Yeah, let's go. Order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1 but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for 1 of the photos. Get her, Phoenix! Get her! Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access. The security lady herself.
Me! Watch your mouth, whippersnapper! The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes. That's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help!
But believe me, I want to, but I don't know what that means either.
Yeah, somehow you are. You're a whippersnapper too.
What is she about to do?
Whippersnapper.
Something the matter, Miss Oldbag?
That's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate, someone other than the Steel Samurai.
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. You couldn't have said that in the beginning.
I see. Your testimony, please. Yeah, give it to us, girl. The other person.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do.
Dude, she is a lying fraud!
I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Which one? Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it.
I hate you. I hate you and your little hand. I want to smack your hand
and not for a high five.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. You kidding me? Oh my god, is she April's grandma? Yeah. I see that. I for sure see that. Oh my god, it runs in the family. It runs in the family. She is so annoying. I hate these freaking witnesses. They never tell the truth. They never remember anything. All they do is make up lies. She should be fired and she should be thrown in. No, well, we shouldn't say that. Burn the witch. No, we don't say things like that. Order, order, order in the court. We think that she is just misguided, is what we say. We love people of all kinds, even the ones who are really annoying and evil. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. I hate her so much. I hate her. She is the worst. I say to every character in every game. I'm always hating. I hate you, Oldbag.
Every day, after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do.
After you finish your guard duties. Okay. I'm just gonna press on everything. Who cares? Just, yeah, give me more details. Another job?
That's right. I check all the people that passed by the main gate that day.
Oh, so you weren't paying attention when they first passed by. So you had to go on the computer and check the cameras, right?
I look closely at every one of the photos that security camera takes.
Do you back up all the security camera data?
Well, they keep telling me to, yes.
They tell you to, but you don't do it?
But those computers are just so frustrating.
Girl. They could have hired anyone else. They could have hired anyone else.
I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see.
Like what? What is not suspicious? Oh, if they're not slinking around, if they don't literally look like the Hamburglar, you're throwing them out? Dude, have you never heard that, like, killers are acting? Killers, and you're around actors in a studio? They can act not suspicious. It's easy. You just pretend that you know what you're doing. Oh my god, and she probably threw out the most incriminating photo there was. Press, press. How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part.
Looking at their faces? She's like profiling over here. You can't just do that. You can't just guess based on what you see. You never know. You never know. The only time you do know is in your case. When I first saw you, I knew you were an evil hag. I knew. But I would never assume. Well, it makes an ass out of you and me, and that's what you just did. For the most part. This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag.
Well, I didn't touch that suspicious-looking Will Powers photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point. She's missing a lot of things. I wish she wouldn't miss the point of that spear, though. That would be real nice.
Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Which one? Now that you remember it, which one? Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased?
Huh. A fanboy.
Oh? A fanboy? She said anyone that's not suspicious looking. She's like, oh my god. Fanboy? Oh my god, the fanboy. Literally me. Oh, too bad she missed the day they were handing out beauty and grace. Crazy! Order! Order! Order in the freaking chats. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. She wouldn't know Beauty and the Grace if it slapped her in the face.
Still samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me.
They probably snuck in through the vents. They were probably kids and they went by and then they snuck through the vents and they probably witnessed something.
They get information about rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Oh, wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area.
Yeah, we know. Uh-huh.
The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside and, well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain. Oh my god. Me when there's roaches. Me, ew!
I told you they were freaks.
I told you they were freaks? They're freaks to you? They're freaks to you? They must be on something else then, because your name is literally Oldbag. I don't know if there's anything freakier than that. I don't know if I've ever witnessed a freakier witness than you. Actually, you know what? April May was something. She was something else. Shaking her little testicles at everybody.
Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers.
Kids? So, on the photo that you erased,
it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
That's who's in the second photo, probably, wearing the suit. It's a kid that can't fit in the costume. Maybe the kid went and asked, like, oh, can I try it on? And then put on the suit and walk by. Maybe the person who killed the person wasn't even the person in the suit that was seen going to the place. Maybe it was just a coincidence. 2nd or 3rd grade? Never too young to kill. 2nd or... What? Literally, this kid is a murderer. This kid is a killer. Yeah, why am I even skirting around the fact that it's a child? Children can kill. I've seen Law and Order. I've seen many things. I've read The Hunger Games. I know what could happen. If you're in a certain circumstance, if you're given a promise, if you're told you're going to be a star, if you're told you're going to be a star, you'd do anything for that. I know I would. If I went to my 12-year-old self and said, hey, kid, you could be famous, you could be on Disney Channel, I would have murdered 5 people at least. But I didn't. So that says something about my character. But in this case, I don't know these children. I don't know these 3rd graders. 3rd grade was a crazy year. 3rd grade was an insane year. 3rd grade was the year that I don't remember 3rd grade. I think I anyone would do anything for 5 seconds of fame. That's what we've learned time and time again. If you get your 5 seconds of fame and you feel it go down, you will do anything to get it back. Even if it makes you look horrible. We've seen it. We've seen it time and time again. If you love when you win, and you will find me killing someone, like they will like kill someone for anything. Literally, like the things that parents will do for their kids to get 5 seconds of fame, the things that kids might do to get, like, there's evidence here. There's evidence. Children can be killers. Jealousy. Jealousy can always be a thing. It could have been Jack Hammer's nephew who wanted his spawn. Jack, like a nepo baby. A nepo baby not getting what they think they deserve and then killing their family. You never know. Actually, in 3rd grade, I think my biggest concern was, like, winning prizes that my teacher gave us. We got, like, little prizes. It was, like, raffle tickets. We would win raffle tickets for things throughout the year, and then you get little prizes, and I think I really wanted, like, a plant she had or something. I loved my 3rd grade teacher. I was actually thriving in 3rd grade. I wasn't in the state of wanting to murder anyone at that time, at least. So, but, you know, someone else could have had a different experience. Someone else maybe didn't go through the same thing. I'm sure there were murderous rage times at some point, maybe 1 or 2. Everyone's got them. Everyone's got them, you know, child in America. What are you gonna do? Okay. We bullied the kid right thing, dude. Literally. No, literally. Oh my god, Cutie. Cutie's the killer. Oh my god. No! Order, order! Let me get this straight. Why do we have to always get it straight, huh? That's what I want to know. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh, yes. Well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him. Can't catch him.
A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade? Huh. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. I don't know about that, because if she was able to duct tape it and she's a frail old bag, I think that a child could wield it. I think a child could wield it and could run it through a couple people, at least.
Right. As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick? What's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. She's like, I'm a youth, and I know that we can kill. And we think about it all the time. It's a part of being a child. It's a part of growing up. You think about murder every day. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. Huh. I have no clue. October 18th, 11:08 a.m. District Court, defendant lobby, number 3. It was only an hour in there. Mr. Powers? Oh, I love this song. I love this one. Da 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 da. Hey, hey, hey! It's so good, and I want to say, oh, Phoenix, Phoenix, Phoenix. Yeah, take us there. Take us there to the courtroom, baby. Take us there to the courtroom, baby. Let's go. Woo woo. Literally, Phoenix running out of the courtroom trying to go piss girl, and then Will's here. Yes? Tell me straight. Why are we doing all this? Stop with the telling me straight. Guys, words matter. Words matter. Don't tell me straight. Don't tell me gay. Just tell me. Let's not separate ourselves into different sections. Let's all be one together. Why don't you tell me non-binary? Tell me bisexual. Tell me gay makes out with Will. Tell me lesbian. Tell me lesbian. Tell me lesbian. Tell me gay, tell me gay, tell me bisexual. Hey, 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 hey. Tell me queer. Tell me pansexual. Tell me more, tell me more. Tell me. Tell me. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take better care of that stuff. Literally. Tell me, Ace. Literally. Tell me, Ace. Attorney, I'm Ace. Attorney, my name is Phoenix Wright, and I'm Ace. Attorney, so tell me, Ace. Why am I getting so into this? Order. Please. Oh my god, slip it to me. Ew. What? You should take a bit better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a samurai costume. So, where does this leave? I feel like it would be like so obvious someone's taking it. Wouldn't it be heavy? And maybe loud? Like, what? I don't really know what a samurai costume is made of, though. But, like, it would be heavy, I'd imagine. Like, someone really had to get that out of the room without waking him up. He must be a heavy sleeper. Where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick! What are we gonna do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably he starts rapping for no reason. He starts going, we'll target someone else that could conceivably do this. I've gotta go and I gotta be attorney, cause they could have done this and killed someone, not you. Conceivably, it could have been someone else. Someone could have done this. Maybe old hag, maybe not, maybe a boy, a child. They could have done it conceivably. Phoenix! All the guards gather around. Phoenix! Keep going, Phoenix! Hey! He goes, conceivably. Yeah, willpowers. I'm gonna be a star, you're gonna be a star. We're gonna get you free, cause, guess what? Conceivably. Yeah! Let's go! Mia's ghost is like, woo! Woo! Doing the worm. Woo! The ghost. Woo! Yeah! Guys, I'm just kidding. No need to fear. The judge is here. Order! Sorry, I'll get back to it. Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we could get another day. Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Phoenix! I'm not conceivably optimistic. I'm not optimistic, I'm a pessimist. My name's Phoenix Wright, that's a P to you, cause I'm a pessimist. Yeah, I am, and it's conceivably pessimism. That's how it works, it's how I roll, yeah. I woke up and I was an attorney, not a kid. I didn't like art and I didn't like anything else. Conceivably could have been anything other than me. Couldn't have been anything other than me, cause I'm Phoenix Wright. I'm the ace attorney. Let's go! Hey! Oh, I kind of love when Phoenix does that. Phoenix's other dream as a child was a rapper. to be a rapper. This is unbelievable. I just love this song, guys. If they played this at the club, well, I wouldn't be there to hear it, but it would be fantastic, wouldn't it? I love this. Hey, Nick, it's time. Okay, what I got from that, beatboxing session aside, was that we have to blame it on somebody else, so that we need more time in the case. This is my jam, guys. This is literally my jam. He goes into the room and it's like, conceivably is just the best one. Conceivably. It's someone else. It's not who you think it is. It's someone else. The killer. It is the kid. I'm telling you. It's conceivable. And I know what you're thinking. Edgeworth is right. I am wrong. But guess what? I'm the attorney here. My name's Ace, and my last name is right. So it's conceivable that he is wrong, and I am right, because I'm Ace Attorney, and that's the play we're gonna play tonight. And let's go. It's conceivable, it's conceivable. It's just too good. It's just too good. It's too good. Come on. Okay, let's go. He's sighing because he wants to keep rapping in the hallway. And the security guards want him to also. They're standing at their post, but they're jiggling their booties a little bit to the beat. They're jiggling their booties in their spot. They're nodding their head, jiggling their booties. Oh. Everyone thinks they got squirrels in their pants. There's something going on here. But they're just dancing to the beat because Phoenix is so hot at it. Phoenix on the other side of the wall with his ear pressed against it, but also shaking his booty a little because the beat's too good. He's like, what is this amazing? What is that sound? I hear... He's like, oh my god, no, it becomes Camp Rock, where Edgeworth hears this rapping, and he's like, I must know who sings that song. And it's just Phoenix, and then they go through this hate relationship, and Edgeworth is like, oh, you're a liar. You're not who I thought you were. You're just my opposing attorney. But then he goes home, and he's like, oh, if only I could hear that song, the conceivably. Conceivably. And then Phoenix is like, oh my god, whenever Edgeworth is he's singing his song to himself under his breath, just like, conceivably. And Edgeworth is like, what is that beautiful melody? The melody I hear, it must be my soulmate. Phoenix being Ariel and Edgeworth being Prince Eric, but if Prince Eric was a grouch, Phoenix is like, I wanna be where the people are, conceivably. That's where I wanna be. I wanna be where the people are, part of that world, conceivably, in that place where I'm attorney. I'm attorney, and I'm Ace. Let's go, baby, conceivably. Come on! Come on! That's what I'm talking about, people. You don't understand. It all works. It all makes sense. There's a reason why this is working, and it's not because it doesn't make sense. Because it makes sense. Because it all makes sense. Phoenix's rap makes Edgeworth's clothes slowly unbutton. What is happening to me? And then you just hear conceivably, and a button pops off. The buttons just pop on their own. He's like, this isn't real. This can't be right. He said conceivably, and the belt pops open. Phoenix saves him from drowning in work. He's drowning in papers. He's doing so much work for this case. To defend this case, he's got to be better than Phoenix. Who knew that Phoenix was the one who would save him? Yeah. My pants are suddenly... I swear I buttoned my pants this morning. I swear. It puts him in a trance. If Phoenix started rapping in that courtroom, I know he would win every case. Luckily, he's got me on his side. I am here to make sure he wins anyway. But still, if he sang, it would be over in a second. My question is now, who are we going to rap at? Who are we going to blame for this, to have this work? I don't think blaming the kid makes sense. Because they're going to be like, oh, he's a kid, and also, like, he's not even there? I feel like the old lady. The evidence isn't the only thing that's hard here. So is this bee. Conceivably, it's hard in here and it's hot in here cause this beat's so hot and I'm rapping so good cause I'm Phoenix, and I'm right as the attorney and you good night cause you're gonna go down conceivably. Okay, we gotta get in this room. It's been long enough. 5 minutes is over. They're like, TikTok, recess is done. Let's go. Oh my god. Oh, that rapping. Got the phlegm riding up. Now, the only thing that's riding up. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Okay. We gotta blame this on somebody. Who? Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. Hey, he emphasized the hard part, okay? But there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. Of course they do. Of course they do. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Okay, this is a big deal. Whatever I say here could go very wrong. I have to think. I love that the witness is just sitting there still. Order! Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right. Great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So, who was this person, other than Mr. Powers, that could have committed murder? In my heart, I still feel like the security lady. I feel like the assistant girl I think is innocent, so I don't want to accuse her. But I feel like bringing her into the equation makes sense, because she did, the security lady said that she was doing prop stuff maybe, so she wasn't accounted for a certain amount of time. Literally, this court has done nothing but accuse the literally, they're like, don't accuse anyone innocent. Literally the last 2 cases, and I bet more than that, y'all were doing exactly that thing. So be careful what you say. Oh, if that's the case, y'all are getting smacked with rulers, right? Because why am I the only one who's gonna get... Why am I the only one that has red bars in the corner? If Edgeworth has these bars in the corner, they'd be down! He'd be dead! He's done! His pants are off, too, for some reason. We don't know why. So don't be looking at me. Okay, I'm not accusing the boy. Even though that would be so funny. I think... I feel like the security lady, what could we say? Like, what could we say? That she's the one, she deleted evidence. She is the only witness, so she could have easily been the one in the picture. She also, quote unquote, fixed the weapon. She could have done something with that. She lied about not, I feel like the security lady is the best to me. But I think the assistant girl, bringing her into it, she is small. I think from what we saw, she maybe could have fit in the drain thing situation. She wasn't accounted for during that time. But I think she's actually innocent. I don't want to accuse her because I think she... I think it's the old lady. I would be shocked if it was Penny. But it could be the red herring. It could be the red herring of like, cause Penny. Remember we were talking to Penny and she said something, and it's like we were like, oh, Phoenix was like, did you go in the room? And she was like, no. What do you take me for? I would never go in his room. Something like that. But she knew he was in there. I'm torn. I mean, I guess it probably doesn't matter, right? Like, I think the grade school boy, they're not going to buy no matter what. Like, that's definitely faulty done. I think that if we accuse the security lady or the assistant girl, I think it'll work. It'll just turn the game another way, maybe. And also, I have a full bar, so if I get it wrong once. I just don't know how I want this. I don't know. I think it's a security lady, but I feel like we have to bring the assistant girl into the equation so we can hear her testimony and, like, try to press her for stuff. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I want to do, which way I want to play it. I don't think it matters. I hate this old lady. I hate this old lady so much. I'm just gonna say the old lady. But then again, it's probably the assistant girl now. Now I'm second, triple guessing myself because of all the game wants me to, it wouldn't be the security lady. She's one of the first people you meet. How could it be her? But she does show an evil face, and no one else has shown that. But it could again be. We need time. We need to buy time, right? So I think that if we want to buy time, we should blame it on the assistant girl. Because she has no... Like, we know everything about security lady. I'm gonna do the assistant girl. I hate the security lady, but I think that if we do the assistant girl, it'll make more sense. Because they don't know anything about her. We know more about her. And it'll just be like... whatever. I think Penny will understand. And Penny, if she's brought in as a witness, she would help not have it be Will Powers. I'm gonna say her. She doesn't want Will to get in trouble. It was the assistant. The steel samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the steel samurai. So you're saying the steel samurai in the picture is really the assistant? That's correct, Your Honor. Uh-oh. You do your little shrug. I see that your pants button is undone. I see what I've done to you, Edgeworth. If you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? Wasn't the steel samurai a little... Oh, he did not say lamb. Old words, folks. Old words. He was dragging his foot. Oh. Uh-oh. Bad feeling time. Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury? Yeah, but she was there when he was injured. So she could have just faked it to blame him. I know it wasn't her.
Powers and poor Hammer were at the run-through. Oh, and me.
What about the assistant?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
Oh, damn it. So it was you! The assistant knew nothing of Mr. Powers' injury. She could look the steel wait. Huh? Oh. She could look the steel samurai look with that costume. But she couldn't walk the steel samurai walk. She wouldn't have limped. Ugh. That kind of takes the legs out from under the case. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you, as I warned. Well, screw you! I'm gonna penalize your pee. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. He goes, all around me are familiar faces. May we move on, Mr. Wright? This fight isn't over yet. If you would, Mr. Honor, one more chance, please. Very well, go ahead. Well, then it's old lady. Obviously, it's old lady. It's gotta be. Do these count for the whole case, or is it just for this day? I think it's just for this day, right? I just want to make sure these don't carry over. Whatever. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. No! The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. I knew I should have just gone with my gut, dude. Well, I knew it in my heart. Maybe because they'd been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag.
What? Whippersnapper!
Order! Order! Is this true, Oldbag?
Oldbag! That's Miss Oldbag to you.
Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Well, why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Bro, obviously to blame it on Will! Simple, Your Honor. Are you dumb? No way he's this dumb. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. Please, Phoenix. Conceivably. I'm Sherlock Holmes 3. That's 3 to you. Second one already happened. It was Robert Downey Jr. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there. Do something!
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way? Give Granny a break or press further. Ooh. Let's press further. Maybe she'll give us more information. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy! The one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. Second or third, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Jesus. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it to be nice to the kids and mean to your elders' day? Is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders' day, whippersnapper?
I have proof.
Proof?
She's literally blaming a child. Me when I've been yelling at her, an old lady, for this whole stream. Indeed, then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder? I'm guessing it's the murder weapon. Too heavy. Take that! Your Honor. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see. Wait, I don't understand how it's impossible. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The windbag. Speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy... What was her name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this Oldbag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. Let's go. Smacky smack. On my ass.
Wait a second!
No! No!
I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me! I'm talking.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh great, stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Maya! You can't be saying all that. I love it. Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about? By whom? Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. No way. No way! My lips were sealed. Wait, she's kind of eating by that. I was silenced. she said, I was silent. I was silenced. I wonder why, with a voice like that, who wants to hear it? Jesus, like two stones grinding against each other.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder.
No way. Dude, it wasn't her, but I still hate her.
They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day.
No way. Why would she not say anything, though? Was she paid off?
But if you're gonna go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Who are they? Miss Oldbag. This is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
She said snitches get stitches. You know what? I can respect it. I'm turning around on Oldbag. I'm turning around on her. I kind of dig it. I kind of dig it. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the Oldbag. Me when I use a tote bag that I've had for years that hasn't ripped or broken somehow. So stupid. Oh my god. You know what? Oldbag hasn't used any big words, so I think I just really didn't like her for some reason. Next big word I hear, that's the killer. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay. Your lips were sealed by what, huh? Tell me. What's the lip shade? Share it. Okay, they wanted me to be quiet about something. So the studios did? What does that mean? You were told not to talk?
That's right. By the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less.
Why didn't I hear about this?
Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it.
All?
There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder.
Who? Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
Oh my god, they probably wanted to kill Jack Hammer. Someone wanted to kill Jack Hammer for some reason. Literally says Captain Obvious. Like, what the hell am I even talking about, dude? Me trying to make to connect the dots. Me trying to connect the dots and saying just the most vague sentences in the world. The director? We should have known something was fishy. What is he talking about? How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Yeah, that's so true! Or a stunt coordinator, or anything. Of course.
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
She's like, this isn't on me. So where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Yep, the tree blocking it. Yep, we knew.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left.
The path where the monkey's head had fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but... Yeah, just in case. I want to know what's going on here with this lady. I don't remember why I did 2 saves. I don't remember which one was which. Oh, oops. Let's just see.
They said they had nothing to do with it, see?
Ask about it. Why not? Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder.
I know that, silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side.
I knew it! I knew she would never do anything for free. She would never. Your Honor, she is... Well, she's got an old bag and it's full of money now. We know that for sure. Your Honor, she was paid off. We know she wasn't getting paid enough at that job. She wanted to be a star, and now she's a security guard. The only way she's going to be a star is when she goes... Well, she's not going to heaven, so... So, maybe she never will be. Maybe she never will be. So you got your bonus, and you still talked. Huh. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. He keeps saying that, but I don't know if... I guess I'll take a break then. No, I want to keep going, just in case. Guess there's no harm in getting as much information as I can. Just to make sure. Some other people in the studio, they said they had nothing to do with it, so they told me to pretend they hadn't been in the studio. So they were actually in the studio.
Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came.
Wow. Obviously they had something to do with it then. Because if they didn't have anything to do with it, they would have just stayed. Why would they beat it? I'll kill this woman, I swear it. Oh my god. Edgeworth. Edgeworth. Why is your chest out? What happened to your shirt? Why is it so unbuttoned? I feel sorry for Edgeworth almost. She really left him hanging on this one.
And you gotta go accusing me of not letting him get away scot-free.
Okay. I don't think there's anything I can present. Okay. I think that's it. I'll press here, but that's it. Them? Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer for starters.
The director? We should have known something. Okay, we heard this already. Okay. Yes, well, okay, where were they? We heard about this. Employee area. In Studio 2. Yeah. We heard. I just want to get to him being like, I think I'm done. Well, Mr. Wright? Okay, we're done. I think we're good. Done. Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and, some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, They have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. It is inconceivable. Oh my god, Edgeworth's pants just dropped. The court acknowledges the defense's point. That's so funny. I gotta say that in real life conversation. When someone says something that I don't agree with, I'm just gonna say, the court acknowledges the defense's point. However, overruled. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. Let's go. This court is adjourned, and I'm writing in my journal about how hot it got in there. Woo! Sure, is that Blaze? Blaze. October 18th, 1:04 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. He's literally a werewolf. That's the real case we gotta get on. This man wasn't sleeping. He was howling at the moon. Like, look at his ears. I was right to ask you to defend me. Aw, really, it's nothing. Oh, or should I... Wait, what? Is she crying? I'm so confused. We'll be going down the... Oh, wait. It's 10:15 and I'm losing my brain cells. We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. Sorry, it's just that this song plays and it's like, all I want to think about is being inconceivable. I can't get my mind off the wrapping up the time. I can't get my mind off the thing I want to be. It's inconceivable. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. I know, she wasn't using big enough words. And she wasn't wearing purple. It's gotta be someone else. Someone different. Someone inconceivable. Inconceivable, spotted by Rinqueen. Coming soon. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be a bad guy for a bit, to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Wow, to be continued. Messed around and got the wrong person the death penalty. If we mess this up, man, it's over. Okay. I don't know why I save in weird spots. I think that's where we're gonna stop here. This is the perfect place to stop. Yeah. October 18th. Where are we gonna be? What are we gonna do? How are we gonna get out of this? I don't know. I don't know, and neither do you, unless you've seen or played this game before. Wow. This case is like... This case is kind of intense. I feel like there's so much more to do. There's so much more to do. There's so much more to figure out. There's so much more to rap about as well. Damn. Honestly, who knows what's gonna happen. We'll definitely be back to this soon. Definitely next week. Inconceivable! Inconceivable! I love that. Inconceivable. I literally need that song just to be on a loop. Honestly, I think I might. Like, whenever I need to work, I think I might just put that song on so that I could be like typing super fast and then randomly just get up and start chicka. I don't know what the name of the song is. I have to look it up. But just wait for whichever one goes. That's the one. I think I have it on my Spotify somewhere. Yeah, I am ready to go sleep though and drink a ton of water because her Oldbag's voice was doing a number on me a little. Honestly, the inconceivable, maybe I'll make a short for it, but definitely look out for a video semi soon. I'm hoping to get it out this weekend or early next week. It's exciting. I'm excited about it. I hope y'all are too. I'll probably nag all of you to go like it and watch it and subscribe. I mean, and share it, whatever. I can't think of words now. The only word in my head is inconceivable right now. But yeah, I'm gonna go have a long rest. I'm gonna go sleep. And I'm gonna go read or something. And I hope you all have a good rest of your week. I'll see y'all with a video soon and stream next week. And we'll be back at it soon. So have a good night, everybody. Have a good night. Goodbye.